help. I need that money now, please.
I just want you to think about this.
I don't have a choice. Jazz, I know what I'm doing. Once you give me that cash, I can go somewhere else. I can start a new life with Rory.
Sam, if you run now, you're going to be running forever. What kind of a life is that?
I don't have a choice, Jazz. Please, do this for me. If you can't do it for me, do it for Rory. If I go to jail, it's going to destroy him. Please, Jazz.
I almost gave in. I almost gave her the money.
And why didn't you?
Rory. I knew if I helped her, I'd be sentencing him to a life on the run as well. He's just a kid. He doesn't deserve that.
I don't suppose she took that too well.
No, there were a lot of things said, but perhaps in the end I heard what I needed to hear.
And what was that?
Why don't you just come back to the house and we can talk
I
this
can't
through?
do that, Jazz. You know I can't do that.
You can't do this either. You're weak. From the miscarriage, you should be at the hospital.
I have a choice, Jazz. I either go on the run or I just...
Or what? Sam, you're not planning on doing anything stupid, are you?
No, God, no, nothing like that. Of course not. I would never do something like that, no. You believe me, right?
Yeah, I do.
I just want to be with Rory. That's all I want. I either go on the run or I go to jail. Besides, I wouldn't give them the satisfaction of getting rid of me that easily.
Them? What did she mean by them?
I don't know. Once I told her I wasn't going to give her the money, she just took off.
Is there anything else you can tell me? Doesn't matter how trivial, it all helps.
No, there's nothing else. I just wanted you to know that Sam couldn't have done this to herself.
I don't think she did either. In fact, I think she was murdered. And I have an autopsy report that proves it. It's what you suspected, isn't it, Miss Curtis?
Well, it's still a shock hearing you say it.
And hearing what you've had to say, it's been interesting. Almost as interesting as what you didn't say. Do you think I don't know when someone's holding back?
Okay, I did leave something out, but honestly, I don't think it's relevant.
Let me be the judge of that.
Some of what Sam said, it was personal things about myself that I didn't want to hear. She didn't hold back. If you really need to know, I'll tell you, but...
No, that's fine. But if you're lying, we'll be talking again. All right, then. You can go.
You ready for Tony Holden?
No, I'll get to him. First, I want to put a rush on the handwriting analysis of the note. Then call forensics, tell them to go over the car with a microscope. And when you've done that, push the lab for the DNA results from the victim's fingernails. If Martha Mackenzie or Jack Holden were in that car, I want to know about it. Understood? Sorry to keep you all waiting. You're free to go. Now, Mr. Holden, if you'd like to come this way, please.
Sorry, boss. What the hell is going on here?
I have what I need for now, thank you, Miss Bellingham. Mr. Holden, please.
Don't worry about waiting. I'll see you home.
What's going on between you and that detective? Why won't you tell me? It's not like you don't know everything about my life.
Well, there's not very much to tell, really.
Then why are you clamming up like that?
Okay. When your Uncle Richard and I separated, I was in a pretty bad state. I was very vulnerable. And that is when I met Ross. I cross-examined him during a case, and we had a drink. That led to dinner, and from there...
How long did you...
2 years. But he was fiercely ambitious and married to his job, and I wasn't prepared to play second fiddle in anyone's life. Well, that's what I told myself, and I think I was still getting over Richard.
Did you love him? Any more egg? Thank you.
Now, look, I'm not telling you this just to reminisce. I'm telling you because I know Ross Buckton. And I want you to be very prepared when he comes to get you. Because he will.
I realise this is a shock, sir, but is there anything else you can tell us about the last time you saw Miss Holden?
I think I've told you everything I can remember. Listen, I don't want Jack hearing this from anyone but me, okay? So if you blokes know where he is...
If he did, I'd be the first to know. Look, I know this is hard, but we need your help with our inquiries.
I don't know what else I can tell you.
What about the relationship between Jack and his ex-wife? How would you describe it?
Don't know. They don't really see much of each other. They both moved on, I suppose.
So, you wouldn't say there was any unfinished business there?
What does that matter?
Well, that's what I'm trying to determine. You say no one would want to hurt Miss Holden, but it seems to me that Martha Mackenzie and your son might have wanted her out of the way. What do you say to that?
How'd you go?
Not good, actually.
Why? What happened?
Well, I told him I didn't think anyone was capable of killing Sam, and he told me he thought Jack was.
Oh, Tony, I'm so sorry.
You should see this guy. You know, he just sat there smiling, accusing my son of being a killer. Jack! What have I done, Dad? I don't know what I've done.
I swear to God, if I'm going to jail, then I'm taking you down with me.
What have I done, Dad?
The friend, ex-wife.
Who killed Sam?
I'm just worried what the police are going to think.
The police don't need to know what he said.
Home and Away, weeknights.